All right, guys, it's that time of year again. A lot of you guys, I know it's very cliche, but a lot of you guys have been asking, are we doing the International Car Show again? Yes, we absolutely are. And we're going to try and not crash our website this year. Last year, we were the first ones to host the largest global international car show. It was a massive success. We had over 1,200 submissions of your project cars that were awesome, absolutely incredible. We had a $1,000 grand prize. We had half a dozen YouTubers judging different categories. This year, we want to go twice as big, at least, meaning that grand prize is $2,000. We're gonna throw in a pile of giveaways from companies that we work with. We've got our web designer on standby in case the site crashes again because you guys are so awesome. And we're having twice as many judges. That's right, 12 or 13. We're gonna have a lot of judges, and we added a pile of other categories. If you felt left out because your homemade plane wasn't in some specific category, you're in luck. All right, so this is not your typical car show. Last year, we didn't have very many trailer queens. There's nothing wrong with that. We wanted to have a car show that has everything from your project on jack stands to those trailer queens, the things that you spent thousands of hours on. We want to see all of them. The car show is mostly online, so this is all 90% on air and organizing everything in the background. So I hope you guys appreciate the work that goes on behind the scenes. I will continue to be working on my projects, and we'll be continuing our videos rolling out on the stuff that I'm working in the shop, but this is a little bonus to get us through this last lull of winter. So let's get into it. Let's meet your judges.
Cameraman here, folks, representing the Neutral Drop channel coming out of New York City. We've been tapped on the shoulder, ladies and gentlemen, to judge a certain category for the DeBoss Garage International, Intercontinental, Worldwide Car Show, ladies and gentlemen. And there's a certain category named after a certain guy. We got here the eighth wonder of the world, ladies and gentlemen, the Ayatollah of the rocking horse, the inventor of the rocking horse, the main event right here, Stuntman, and he's got his own category, the Stuntman Burnout Award. Tell him, son! What up? What's going on is, it's a very good event, okay, to have a category that's the burnout category. So this year, the Boss Garage smartened up, and they chose me to be the judge. The winner of that category is going to get the Stuntman Award, okay? And they chose me only because I am only second to absolutely no one in the entire world when it comes to donuts, rocking horses, burnouts, and car carnage. Thank you very much. It's going to be a beautiful event. See you there, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Blackjack here. I'm gonna be judging the Tribute Award for the greatest car in the world! I wanna see your ride, your kick cars, your project cars, grandma's car that you stuck a wing on the back. I wanna see it. If it was built with fiberglass, spray foam, Bondo, hopefully there's some sheet metal in it. I want to see how you did it. It's not about top dollar stuff, it's about the execution, the quality of workmanship, just like the midget.
Hello, my name is Mr. Regular from Regular Car Reviews. I will be judging the Roast Me category for DeBoss's Car Show 2021. The stuff I'm looking for is people who really put their personality on display and who are going to give me food that I can make fun of. You should know that if you're offering your car up for this category, man, I hope you're ready for this. because I'm not going easy on you.
Hello, I'm Derek with Vice Grip Garage. The guy's back. That's right, I'll be judging the factory category again this year. And I wanted to take a second and just explain exactly what factory is, because I think there's a little bit of confusion out there. It's basically the exact opposite of an original or factory option. I'll give you a couple examples. Weight reduction. Rattle can, basically anything. Missing bumper, preferably the front. Ooh, garden hose for fuel line. Better flow, you know? Any sort of drink holder screwed to something it shouldn't be. Nice. Ankle vents, vice grip. Window roller upper, vice grip door handle. Vice grip shifter. Wood, body panels. Don't see them often. They're a rare option. Fuel tank, preferably one that says drinking water or diesel. Did I get mismatched tires and wheels? I don't think so. Plastic bag windows, missing brake drum. That's my favorite option. So that's just a handful of options a guy is pretty fond of. Thanks for your submission to this category and good luck.
Hey, I'm Short Ben from Gears and Gasoline.
Hi, and I'm the other taller Ben.
Yeah, we've been known to take some rather ridiculous road trips from time to time. We drove from Florida to Alaska. We drove from Key West, Florida to Nova Scotia, Canada. We've driven coast to coast, and most recently we drove 48 states into Mazda FDRX7s.
That's true, and now it is your turn. We are going to be judging the Power Trip Award. And we want to see your modified road trip car, your ideal road trip vehicle that you have put your own personal touch on. And honestly, since we're judging, you know, maybe the less practical the better. That's kind of right up our alley.
Yeah, so show us what cars you've built for a road trip, and unfortunately we'll be the judges of whether it's a good road trip car or not. Maybe in Ben's case, it'd be something with like a lot of headroom.
Yeah, or in Lil Ben's case, you know, maybe something you can kind of steer the steering wheel with, or like maybe extra padding, a little booster seat for him.
Yeah.
Despite our involvement last year, we've been invited back to judge the Bracketry Award for the 2021 car show.
What we're after is more examples of outstanding achievement in the field of bracketry, and that means we need to see them, so pictures.
This is about quality, not quantity. Everyone's got that one detail on their project they're particularly proud of. If that's a bracket, enter.
Yeah, that means for those of you that like to drag these jobs out, the build doesn't even have to be finished. Enter anyway.
So if you don't have something like that already, get the funk out.
Hey guys, Brent from PFI Speed here. When Rich from DeBoss reached out and asked us if we'd like to judge his online car show, we were super stoked. As many of you know, we're well known for working out cars and making them fast on guys' tight budgets and just helping them make some power. So what I'm looking for from you guys is share your hot rods, your budget builds, your badass little rippers. And let me tell you something, I respect anything from the guys that make 100 horsepower to the guys that make 2,000 horsepower. That's everything these guys have, everything they could do. We love that passion. It inspires me and inspires our whole team. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with, and I can't wait to judge all your cars built on the fastest buck.
Hey y'all, I am Emily.
And I'm Aaron.
And we are the Reeves, and we have Flying Sparks Garage on YouTube. And while we've built a few cool cars over the years, we're also really into things with props.
Yeah, got my first boat when I was 16 years old. We've got a couple now, and we also have an airplane that we fly around all over the country.
Yeah, so we're really excited to be judges for the Mad Props Award. We are so stoked to see y'all's entries and to be a part of the judging. There are some really rad lineups of judges for this car show, and we're so stoked to be a part of it.
Yeah, so if you've got a boat, an airplane, a boat with an airplane prop on it, or something like that.
A hovercraft, an
we
airboat.
would love to see it. Yep.
We're stoked. We'll see y'all soon.
Ahoy DeBoss Garage viewers. I'm Alan, this is Woody. This is a 6BT 24 valve P-pump Cummins in a Patrol, and we're the Skid Factory.
Aaron and Rich have asked us to judge the online car show once again this year, and we are the judges for the Ingenuity Award. what are we looking for, Alan?
I want to see epic engine swaps, things in cars that they're not supposed to be in. I want to see power, torque.
I want to see stuff that you've done yourself at home.
And you've got to do it yourself.
In your barn, in your shed, your garage.
Driveway.
Car hole.
Car hole. So literal.
But do it yourself, show us stuff. Have you made a special tool to bolt something in? Whatever you've done, let us know. We want to see you guys get creative. Plus points if it's an old Toyota, because Alan and I both love Toyotas. Less 6BT swaps.
What about some new diesels? Some Duramaxes in Camaros or something like that. Sounds like something you'd do in your garage or your car hole.
Would you?
I would.
Anyway, post up your stuff, show us what you got, and we'll be the judge.
And you could win massive prizes.
Huge prizes.
We assume.
Steak knives not
We
included.
don't really know.
Hey guys, I'm Dave. And I'm Peter from Speed Academy. And we will be your judges for the Hot Lap Hero category of the DeBoss International Car Show. So what are we looking for in our Hot Lap Hero cars?
Well, if it's gonna be a track car, it needs proper wheels.
Yeah.
Some interior.
Okay, what kind of interior?
Like kind of gutted.
Okay.
You know, maybe some race spec, track spec stuff there.
Harnesses.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think a wing, maybe some aero.
Yeah, yes, of course. These are all good things in a race car. Suspension,
Sure.
big brakes, stuff that makes us think about going fast, stuff that we might want to take for a rip at the racetrack.
That's right.
I think that's pretty simple. So show us what you got, everybody, and we look forward to picking what we think is the coolest track car out there.
Hey everybody, Nick Welker from Welker Farms here. We run a farming YouTube channel and we are here to judge a new category called Get Her Done. That's a big tractor, but we're not just judging on big tractors or ordinary, standard tractors. We're gonna be judging on your creations. I wanna see stuff that was built for a specific application on a farm. It needs to be big, it needs to be out of the ordinary. This is Big Root. We built this sprayer out of a floater truck. It's like 3 machines into one, made it look like a big bud. Quite a story on that thing. It's probably the world's most famous sprayer. Anyways, I wanna see stuff like that. So, bring us your biggest, baddest machine that you have custom built to do a job on your farm, and I wanna see it. And then eventually, someone will be crowned the Get Her Done King. So, get to it.
Hey guys, this is Kevin
and Luke
from the Junkyard Digs family.
And we will be judging the Revive and Drive category.
This is for cars that you've brought back from the dead, repaired,
and put back on the road.
but remember, this is not for cars that have been totally restored.
But rather a showcase of cars that you
Revolve and drove. What? Good luck out there.
Hello Internet people. I'm going to be judging this year's Tuner Taste category. It is a category based on tuner cars, not delicious fish that dwell in the sea. Tastes like Subaru. Now your vehicle doesn't necessarily need to be of Japanese origin to constitute as a tuner vehicle. As you can see, I have a Subaru, a Ford, and an Audi, and those all pretty much fall into a tuner category. As a judge of this category, I'm gonna be looking for 2 main things. First and foremost is attention to detail, making sure you left no corner unturned of that build. And secondly, how much of the build you actually performed yourself. So good luck.
Hey everyone, my name is Tavares and I am judging the Super Modified Car Award, which makes me really excited because I love super modified cars. Now, my judging criteria is really simple. Just have a clean car. Now, I don't mean like you wash it and polish it, not that kind of clean. I mean the theme of the car is clean. I want you guys to show me projects that you thought of from the ground up. So I don't want any cars that have like stuff that you just put on the night before or anything that looks like an afterthought. I want this to be very, very clean, very, very simple, very elegant, and hopefully very, very powerful. And I'm very excited to see everything that you guys have in store.
So you're probably wondering how to submit your rides by now watching this awesome video. So you gotta go to
InterNETional Car Show
.com and tell us about it. Tell us some details. Tell us a story. Was it your grandpa's car? Did you inherit it? Did you buy it? Did you always want it? Tell us about the modifications. We need to know to be able to judge it. Don't just send us some pictures of your mom's minivan and say, it's a minivan. What do you think? You can submit it into as many categories as you want. Just be mindful of what judges are judging those categories and what they'll probably look for. Okay, guys? Do it.
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
No, seriously, come on, do it. Do it.
Will you stop with that? That voice makes you sound crazy.
Do it. You got 2 weeks. Once you've submitted your car, there's gonna be a 1-week voting period. Get your buddies to get on the website and vote for your car and then 24 others, because you get 25 votes and the cream will rise to the top. So once the voting's done, the top 25 in each category will go to our fabulous judges and they will pick their favorite. And from there, we will decide the Megaboss. That lucky son of a bee will get 2 G's in gift cards to Summit? Yeah, Summit. Lucky bugger.
All right, besides having your project being judged by your favorite YouTuber, there is another reason why we do this, and that is to raise money for a reputable charity. Last year, we were able to raise $11,000, and we hope to double that this year. We really want to thank you guys for helping narrowing down our focus on the charity to get involved with, and we are going with All Hands and Hearts. It's a global disaster relief charity that helps all over the world, help with the Australian wildfires, help with the floods in Texas, hurricane resistant buildings, so they only have to do it once, and are very focused on rebuilding schools in developing countries. A lot of focus on clean drinking water and a pile of other good stuff. So All Hands and Hearts has been ranked in the top 7 for the last 7 years in the charity watchdog. And if you want to learn more about All Hands and Hearts, we'll put the link in the description to bring you directly to their site as well. 100% of the proceeds of the merchandise sales will go towards this charity. So thanks, guys. All right, if you still don't have a feel for what this car show looks like, definitely check out last year's. Just a couple things. We will be doing like a 24-hour live stream of everybody's projects. 1 vehicle per entry. We don't want to walk through a yard and see all 20 vehicles and not be sure which one's actually in the contest, but you can do 20 separate videos. No issues with that whatsoever. If you submit your car to every single category, the judges might see that and think that you're just trying to play your odds. Really try to pick your category and stick with it, but you can do whatever you want. Definitely check out what some of the judges said last year, because most of them are back again this year, and then a handful of new ones. So without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to last year's Megaboss winner who won the $1,000. And the cool thing is his car is now the logo for this year's. Maybe that might be a hint for next year. I don't know. Here we go.
Hey guys, this is my 1985 Toyota Celica, or if you're in the States you would call it a Celica because you're weird. It did win the Quarantine Car Show last year, which was unexpected, but pretty cool to find that out, so that was awesome. I don't run an IAC valve. It has been on a dyno. It made 133 kilowatts out the rear wheels. It redlines at 8,200 RPM, so it really does scream when you get up to those RPMs. It's painted in a Ford XR6 Silver. Has a fiberglass hatch. Doesn't fit the best, but it is fiberglass at the end of the day, so can't really complain too much about that. Has US marker lights instead of the vents, just to be different because I'm in Australia. SSR mesh wheels and a 14x8 all round, running semi-slicks on the front. MA61's Celica super seats. Did want some sort of comfort because I do drive this on the street a fair bit. 6-speed manual, hydraulic handbrake all tucked into the center console there. Video gauges, AM gauge with the AFR and an ARTI steering wheel. As for the engine swap, Toyota Altezza engine, which is the 3SG beams, for those that don't know. It was only sold on the Japanese market, so pretty cool to get my hands on that. It runs ITBs from a blacktop 4Age with SQ Engineering's adapter and trumpets. I have a lot of SQ parts on here, they're really high quality. I'm not going to name more because we'll be here forever. Running a full stainless exhaust from the head all the way to the back of the car, thanks to my friend at Old School Fab, thanks to him, does some really good work. I do run power steering on this as well. Don't have cross member spaces like most people do. I do run a Astra Electronics power steering pump down there instead of a belt driven pump, because I only have that little belt there, which runs a Toyota Echo alternator because they're a lot easier to get a hold of. Adjustable brake bias from Willwood, because I did a disc conversion in the rear, which is out of an MA61 Celica Supra, which is pretty much the same car from the firewall back. As for suspension in the front, it's a full Techno Toy tuning catalog, pretty much, from caster arms, control arms, steering arms, and tie rods to coilovers, the strut tops. So yeah, pretty much the whole catalog in the front. Got my engine loom and ECU through Panic Y in the US. They do some pretty neat stuff over there, so thanks to them. And it did come with a startup map, so that was really handy to have. But yeah, overall pretty happy with how the car came up. Sounds awesome, it's wicked to drive on the road, and it is really good around the track as well. Over the moon with this car. Just like to thank D-Boss Garage for hosting the Quarantine Car Show, for the vouchers as well. That really helped out. That got me a lot of my little bits that I needed to do to finish this car. Good luck to everyone who's entered in this year's Quarantine Car Show. Be really cool to see some other cool builds that will pop up. So good luck and thank you.
All right, so you have 2 weeks to grab a camera, make a video, and submit your ride. Now, last year, if you guys remember Rough Cut Ranch, his video submission has over 100,000 views on it. He's almost at 5,000 subscribers, so definitely go check out him and subscribe to his channel. Give him that little bump over 5,000, and it might happen to you. You never know. All right, guys, we'll have updates as we go between our regular videos, and then very excited about this. So check out the merch. Finish your rides, get those ideas rolling. Here we go.
You might win a box of Dropbox fluid. Good stuff. Get into it.
Cheers, homies. Get posting.
What? Now you do?